Hi there. Just like I promised, now I'm going to tell you the story of the three bears. Once upon a time, deep in the forest, lived three bears. The papa bear, whoa, big bear. The mama bear, hello. And the baby bear, hello. They were all fast asleep one morning. Then they woke up, and Papa Bear said, "I am very hungry." Mama Bear said, "I'm hungry too." And Baby Bear said, "I'm hungry too. Mommy, can you make some porridge?" So Mama Bear said, "Okay, dear, I'll make some porridge." So off she went to the kitchen to make some porridge for them. When it was ready, first of all, Papa Bear sat down on his big chair and he took a bite of his porridge and he goes, "Oh, that porridge is pretty hot." Mama Bear sat down on her chair and she took a bite of her porridge and she said, "You're right, dear, that porridge is pretty hot." But before they could warn Baby Bear, he took a big bite of his porridge and then he's like, "Oh, my porridge is so hot. I burned my mouth," and he started to cry. So Papa Bear said, "I have an idea. Let's all go for a walk in the forest, and when we come back, our porridge will be just right." Mama Bear said, "That's a great idea. Let's go." So off they went. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. They go for a walk in the forest, and while they were gone, along came a little girl who was lost in the forest, and her name was Goldilocks. She's like, "I don't know where I am. Oh, there's a house." So she went to the house and knocked on the door. No answer. But so she opened the door just a crack and she peeked in, and then she goes, "Oh, something smells so delicious." So in the door she went, and there she saw the 3 bowls of porridge on the table. She sat down at the biggest chair first, and she said, "I'm going to try this." And she's like, "Oh, that's a little too hot." She went to the middle-sized chair. She sat down there and she tried that, and she goes, "Oh, that's a little too hot." Then she went to the littlest chair and sat down and took a bite of the littlest bowl of porridge, and it was just right. She was so hungry. She ate it all up. Well, after she was finished eating, she decided that she was going to have a look around. So she went into the living room, boop, 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 looking in the living room. What did she see? Oh, she saw 3 chairs, a big chair, a middle-sized chair, and a little chair. First, she said, "I'm going to try this chair out." She sat on the biggest chair. She's like, "Oh, this chair is too hard." And she went over to the middle-sized chair and she goes, "Oh, this chair is too soft." Then she sat on the littlest chair, and it was a rocking chair. She rocked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She liked it, but all of a sudden, crack! "Oh no, I broke the chair," she said. But she was so tired, she decided to go upstairs and have a look around. So up the stairs she goes. Doom, 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 doom. Up she goes and into the bedroom, and there she saw 3 beds, a big bed, a middle-sized bed, and a small bed. Well, she laid down on the biggest bed first. She's like, "Oh, this bed is too hard." Then she tried to lay down on the middle-sized bed. She goes, "Oh, this bed is so soft." Then she laid down on the littlest bed, and it was just right. Oh, she was so tired. She soon fell fast asleep. Well, it wasn't long before the bears came back from their walk. They walked into the house, and Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." Mama Bear said, "Oh, let me check mine." She's like, "Somebody's been eating my porridge too." Baby Bear took a look at his bowl, and his porridge was all gone, and he started to cry. He said, somebody's been eating my porridge and they ate it all up. Oh. Papa Bear said, we better look around. So off they went up into the living room, and Papa Bear looked at his chair and he said, somebody's been sitting in my chair. Mama Bear looked in the living room, and she looked at her chair and she said, somebody's been sitting in my chair too. Baby Bear took a look at his chair, and it was all broken in pieces, and he began to cry. Oh, Papa, my chair is all broken. Papa Bear said, I can fix that later, but now I think we better look around some more. Let's go upstairs. So Papa Bear went upstairs, upstairs. Mama Bear went upstairs. Baby Bear followed behind. He was a little bit scared. He goes upstairs. When they got upstairs, Papa Bear had a look at his bed, and he said, somebody's been laying on my bed. Mama Bear had a look at her bed, and she said, somebody's been laying on my bed too. Baby Bear took a look at his bed, and he goes, somebody's been laying on my bed. Oh my, and she's still there. Mama, Papa. So along came Mama and Papa, and they all looked at Goldilocks as she was laying in the bed. The next thing you know, Goldilocks wakes up, and there's 3 bears staring at her. She was so frightened, she jumped out of bed, ran down the stairs, and through the living room, and through the kitchen, and out the door, and all the way home. And she remembered where she lived. Away she went. Afterwards, Mama and Papa shared their porridge with Baby Bear. So they all had breakfast, shared their breakfast. Then Papa Bear went into the living room and fixed Baby Bear's chair. And Baby Bear was so happy, he just gave Papa Bear a great big hug. And they all lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story.